Hey everybody, Marcy here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I wanted to do a quick video to teach some of you that may be interested in exactly how do you start a gluten-free diet or a mostly gluten-free diet. So I'll start by sharing obviously what I have going on. So I am not 100% gluten-free. I would say that I'm about 90% gluten-free, and that's just simply because on the weekend or whenever I have a cheat, I might indulge in gluten, okay? So I love when people say, Marcy, is gluten rice? And I'm like, no, gluten is not rice. So you're good there, you can eat your rice. So regarding gluten, it's a wheat protein where those of you that may know people that have celiac disease or other inflammatory issues, it's caused because of gluten. And if you read the books, they'll tell you, way back when our grandparents were living, gluten wasn't that bad of a thing because it wasn't altered as much. But because wheat is so altered now, that's what makes gluten so basically terrible for your body. So it's not that it's bad all over the world. I know in the US we have a bad situation going on where it's not the best. So I know if it doesn't bother your digestive systems, the nutritionist will tell you to go ahead and eat it, and then others will tell you no, stay away. So I've been on the mostly no, stay away, not because I have any crazy issues, but because I have been eliminating it from my diet. I do now have issues occasionally in terms of the symptoms. So what are the symptoms? Constantly bloated, a lot of gas, breakouts on your face, and basically digestive upset. So I've never had any type of crazy diarrhea, anything like that, but some people do. They have really, really bad irritable bowel syndrome due to gluten. And so for the most part, if you get rid of gluten, even if you're not allergic to it or have an allergy to it, you'll have overall better benefits. Those of you last year that know that I went gluten-free, like hardcore, for about 6 months, I really lost 5 pounds and it never came back. Face cleared up. So the benefit of being nursing, pregnant, on birth control way back, not on any of that anymore, is, you have good skin because you got hormones going everywhere. But when you get off all that hormonal support, you can really have bad breakouts and people are going to creams and other things. And if you haven't heard me harp on it enough, the gut and the brain are connected, and you really have to zone in on what's going on in my gut that's making my face break out. So I post that all the time on my social media because it is so true. If you fix your gut, you fix your face. And so how to get started with gluten? It's pretty straightforward. Gluten-free is one, just don't buy it. So the majority of you that are eating gluten, it's really your cheats. It's your bad food. It's your breads, it's your crackers, it's your granola bars, it's basically all those types of things. And a lot of times that also comes along with sugar, and you should already be eliminating sugar out of your diet. Everybody knows that sugar is a killer for your diet. It's a killer for your face and gut and bloating and your blood sugar and everything else as well. So try to get rid of it that way. But simply, again, key number one is just don't buy it. And I know that's harder, easier said than done, but just simply try to eliminate something. So pick a meal. That's how I always like to start. So for my breakfast, I started with my oats because oatmeal can have gluten. And so I do buy some expensive oatmeal off of Amazon, link below if you're interested, but it claims it's gluten-free, and I think it is. I mean, I don't get crazy bloated, and I never really did with regular oatmeal anyway, but that is something that I started with. So I said, okay, what can I replace for my breakfast for oatmeal if I don't want to even take a chance? So that's when I got hold of amaranth. So I eat that in the morning. I've been eating it for a year. It's crazy. Time flies. I got my kids eating it. My husband hates it, so, you might have to have a variety in your house if you're taking this journey by yourself. So start with one meal. So that was breakfast. For lunch, I cut out gluten years ago when I started eating salad for lunch. So if you can pull off a salad or a gluten-free wrap and simply just ask for it. I know a lot of people go out to eat for lunch. Simply say, hey, do you have a gluten-free wrap? Or if you're getting a burger, hey, do you have gluten-free bread? Yes, you'll have to pay $1 to $2 more, but it can be worth it, okay? And most of the time, whenever they're making these substitutions, if they're not using wheat, they're oftentimes using potatoes or rice or something like that. So sometimes, they're good, and other times they're not that much better than just going ahead and eating the wheat, okay? And then for dinner, really try for all meals. you know, load that plate with fruits and vegetables as much as you can. That should be the bulk of your plate. Everything else is a condiment. And I heard that last year and I was like, ding, that makes sense, right? So do majority of vegetables and fruit. You can add on your plant-based protein. If you're eating meat, you can add your protein. And again, I don't follow any strict diet plan. What I do is try to eat mostly plant-based. I'm slowly but surely eliminating meat, but I do eat meat. I would say I'm only one meal a day, and that's kind of ironic because I've been eating meat one meal a day for years and didn't even realize it. So I'm not vegetarian at all. I'm not vegan at all, but I'm just health conscious because I don't know. I don't follow diet plans. I never have, because I like to have good balance. And when I want to eat what I want to eat, I do so. But for the majority, it's definitely fruits and vegetables, which is awesome. So try that. And then the last thing I can tell you is to don't get caught up in the gluten-free snacks and the cookies, because they're loaded with the same amount of sugar and everything else. Because I went through that phase when the pandemic got crazy. I went to the store and I tried every gluten-free product in the store. And so now I try to not do that, which I don't. I've already tried them. And if I want to cheat, I may do that. I may make myself gluten-free brownies. You all see that. I now permanently make gluten-free pancakes in my house. And so there's tons of recipes online. And if you find a regular recipe, just swap it. So just swap. If it says wheat flour, swap it with gluten-free flour. So just try that. Let me know how it goes. Try those tips to get started with a gluten-free diet. And I will see you for the next one. Bye.